Ever met someone who thinks the rules just don't apply to them? That was the girl who tried to shove past me and my friends at a sold-out concert, after we'd been freezing in line for nearly an hour. But when she pushed one time too many, let's just say I gave her a little taste of karma, and it was piping hot. If you've ever wished you could stand up to someone rude, that one person who thinks they can walk all over everyone, hit that like button, subscribe, and stick around, because this story, it's proof that even the smallest act of justice can make a cold night feel a whole lot warmer. It was one of those nights that felt like forever in the making. My friends and I had been talking about this concert for weeks, counting down days, sending each other setlist predictions, and planning our outfits like it was some kind of holiday. We were in our late 20s, and honestly it felt good to have something to be excited about again. A little escape from work, bills, and adulting. But the second we arrived at the venue, that excitement hit a brick wall. The line. Picture a massive crowd of people wrapped around the block, shoulder to shoulder, shuffling in place, breath fogging in the cold night air. You couldn't even raise your arms without bumping into someone. It was like being packed into a can of frozen sardines with music fans instead of fish. After about 15 minutes of slow-motion progress, we gave in and grabbed hot tea from a street vendor nearby. The steam curled up into the night air, and that first sip? Absolute heaven. Just enough warmth to keep us from turning into popsicles. We were chatting, joking, trying to keep spirits up. Everyone around us was doing the same, bonding over mutual suffering, laughing every time the line didn't move for 5 minutes. It wasn't fun, but at least it was fair. And then, fairness left the building. You know how there's always that one person who thinks they're the main character in every situation? That's who showed up next. A small group of girls, maybe mid to late 20s too, came strutting up from the side like they were late to their VIP section. They were not subtle. They had the "we don't wait in lines" energy written all over them. Hair perfect, heels clicking, phones out, laughing like they were above it all. At first, I figured they were just trying to find the end of the line. But no. They weaved straight into the middle, shoulder-checking people left and right like human traffic cones. And that's when I saw her. Let's call her Blondie, the ringleader. Every group has one. The one who walks like the world parts for her. She locked eyes with our spot, me and my friends standing there, holding our cups of tea, and decided, apparently, that we were the perfect people to cut in front of. At first, I thought maybe she'd say something. A polite, "Hey, mind if I squeeze through?" Nope. She just shoved. Not a gentle squeeze. Not even an "excuse me." Just elbows, hips, and a face that said, "I don't even see you." Her purse smacked into my arm. Hot tea sloshed dangerously close to my hand. And then she had the nerve to glance back with this little smirk. That look people give when they know they got away with something. Inside, I could feel my patience starting to boil, just like the tea in my cup. We'd been out there for 45 minutes in the cold, doing things the right way, being respectful. And this girl just strolls up like she's royalty. Took a breath. Told myself, let it go. It's not worth it. But then she did it again. She tried to wedge even further ahead, practically stepping on my toes. Her jacket brushed against my arm, and my cup wobbled dangerously. That was it. Something in me snapped. Not in an angry, shouty way, but in that quiet, calculated way when you realize maybe the universe is giving you a perfect opportunity. She leaned forward, clearly thinking she'd made it. But I was done being invisible. I subtly shifted my stance, planted my feet, and when she tried to force past again, I let my body accidentally sway with the crowd. And that's when it happened. My hand tilted ever so slightly. The cup tipped. And just enough hot tea, not scalding, just warm, splashed onto the sleeve of her designer jacket. It wasn't a dump, not even a spill. Just a small, accidental-looking splash. Perfectly timed. Perfectly plausible. She froze. Let out this sharp gasp like I'd thrown acid on her, staring down at the wet patch. And I immediately jumped into character. "Oh no!" Gasp. "I'm so sorry. It's just so crowded. People keep pushing." I even added a worried face for effect. Oscar-worthy performance, if I do say so myself. Her expression was priceless, somewhere between outrage and humiliation. She glanced around, maybe expecting backup from her friends, but they were a few feet back, watching wide-eyed. You could practically see her calculating whether to make a scene or not. And finally, she muttered something under her breath, something like, "Whatever," and retreated back toward her group. Just like that. Mission accomplished. My friends saw the whole thing. I didn't even have to look at them. I could feel their silent laughter vibrating through the air. One of them leaned over and whispered, "Did you just?" I just sipped the rest of my tea and said, "Crowded line, accidents happen." From that moment on, Blondie stayed exactly where she was. No more shoving, no more entitlement. Every time the line moved forward, she hung back a few paces, glaring daggers but keeping her distance. And me felt warm again. Not from the tea, from justice. When we finally got through security and stepped into the venue, the cold didn't bother me anymore. The lights, the music, the energy, everything just hit better. Because nothing makes a good concert great like a little tea-stained karma beforehand. I didn't ruin her night. I didn't yell, fight, or humiliate her. But in that small, subtle moment I took my power back. And it felt amazing. It's crazy how such a tiny act, one small splash, can feel like reclaiming your dignity after someone treats you like you don't matter. That's the beauty of petty revenge. It doesn't have to be cruel. Just has to be fair. So yeah, no one got hurt, no big drama. Just a gentle reminder that respect costs nothing, but entitlement. That'll cost you your clean jacket. Sometimes karma doesn't roar. Sometimes it just spills a little tea. If that story made you smile, if you've ever dreamed of serving justice in your own small, satisfying way, hit that like button, drop a comment with your favorite petty revenge moment, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories just like this one. Because karma always finds a way. Sometimes with a little help.